Siento mi pulso, corre por las venas. Hay mucha energía, me siento para atrás. Hay una vibe que me jalonea y ya no hay retorno. Me siento para atrás. Naturaleza, electricidad, una descarga que es muy animal. Ya no se asoma mi fragilidad, solo se escapa la divinidad. Sácala, 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 sácala. No hay distancia, ya estoy aquí, me viste venir, quiero gritar. No hay distancia, ya estoy aquí, me viste venir, quiero gritar. Del valle a la selva, así baila mi sombra, como una pantera llena de luz. De la maleza asomo los ojos, es el rugido que suena en el sur. Voy recorriendo todas las diásporas, evoluciones con los enigmas. Sigo la ruta que no va a fallar, no me va a fallar. No hay distancia, ya estoy aquí, me viste venir y quiero gritar. No hay distancia, ya estoy aquí, me viste venir y quiero gritar. No hay distancia, ya estoy aquí, me viste venir y quiero gritar. No hay distancia, ya estoy aquí, me viste venir y quiero gritar. No hay distancia, ya estoy aquí, me viste venir y quiero gritar. No hay distancia, ya estoy aquí, me viste venir y quiero gritar.
Well, most of the fans in attendance here have had to bring their umbrellas and wear their raincoats. It's a soggy day for this match. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Ipswich Town, and they take on Cardiff City.
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
Well, it looks like a mismatch on paper. Will it be that way on grass? Our hosts have had real trouble scoring goals, and that can't be said of their opponents.
Well, Derek, it's not great reading for these fans, is it? But you just never know. If they defend well and pose a threat on the counter-attack, we might just be in for a surprise here.
Here's the Ipswich Town starting 11.
Well, it's certainly a back four, but I think we'll see a lot of rotation in midfield. They just need to have a good understanding about when to support the front player and when to drop that little bit deeper. It certainly looks like a 4-5-1 to me.
And the starting 11 for Cardiff City.
Well, the two central midfield players need to have a different skill set. The holding midfield player has to be good defensively, whereas the player at the top of the diamond has to be expansive with his passing and be the team's creative spark.
So the ball is rolling, the first half of this game underway. Have to close him down. Dangerous ball. Will it open up? And that is offside. Sanchez. Well, Cardiff in charge last time out. They prevailed against Newcastle United. How might this one go, Stuart?
Oh, Derek, what a great opportunity.
He's gone and found the net! Brilliant piece of finishing! Magnificent goal!
Well, you won't see a better connection than this. Hit with such power. What a great goal.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. O'Shea might lead to a chance. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Might be a chance to break. He's in behind. And defensive play to be applauded.
Well, they made some good decisions there.
Matusiwa. More than decent passing sequences, but they need a leveller. Oh, that is a penalty! Well, no card handed out, but quite a few upset players out there, Stuart.
Well, he's made a genuine attempt to play the ball, so penalty yes, yellow card no.
Chance to equalise here. And confidently converted.
Let's take another look. He deceives the goalkeeper really well here by getting to dive one way before placing it into the opposite side. A really good penalty.
So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Sanchez. Roberto Alvarado. And bursting forward. Bleach. This looks interesting. And a harmless cross gobbled up. Dara O'Shea. Azor Matusiwa. Well, news coming through that the referee has pointed to the spot in one of the other matches. With the details, here's Alex.
Yes, it was a penalty for Everton. The luck was definitely with the goalkeeper on this one. It hit the post and it went out of play. It remains 0-0 with 25 minutes on the clock.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. Showing good situational awareness. O'Shea. Roberto Alvarado. Fernando Torres. Vision from Fernando Torres. And a goal at the second time of asking, but the keeper has let his team down.
Well, he won't like seeing this again. Has to be more secure than that.
So there we have it, 2-1. Now, I believe there's been a goal in the Leeds game, and Alex Scott has the details.
It's a goal for Arsenal. They've scored the opener here with 37 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. Matusiwa. Promising attack. Well, they have the ball again.
They're much harder to break down in those areas, aren't they?
It's with Sanchez. Now, who can he play it to? Crossed into the penalty area. Will it be? Oh, a goalkeeper inspired.
Yeah, that's a great save. Really good reaction from the keeper.
Short corner it is. Torres might want this. Not the most confident clearance. And a time for cool heads. So there goes the half-time whistle. It is an acceptable scoreline from the point of view of the visitors. They find themselves on top, Stuart.
Well, we talked before the game about their ability to score goals, and they've looked so threatening again. The understanding between the midfield players and forwards has been brilliant, but they'll probably need to add another in the second 45 minutes if they're to win this game.
And confidently converted. Fernando Torres. And a goal at the second time of asking, but the keeper has let him. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Jadon Philogene. Well, that took confidence. Nicely timed tackle. And a goal has gone in the commentary game. Here with the information, as always, is Alex Scott.
It's a goal from Manchester City.
Sorry to jump in, it could be on for them here. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Well, we're sorry for interrupting you just then, Alex. Just to confirm, Manchester City did find the net in that match. They now lead by 1-0. He's in behind, Torres. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence. That's a good finish.
Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Philogene.
It's a message for Benjamin Walker. Benjamin Walker, can you please come to the
Matusiwa.
sector? Your wife is waiting for you.
Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Threaded through by Torres. Can he put it away? A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
A glove. Of goals. 5-1 it is. Getting the better of his opponent. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Well, a splendid individual performance, but the manager elects to make a change. Cruz. Textbook example of how to cut it out. Foul there, free kick awarded. And they will make the change now. Delivered into the box. And lost the ball. Jacob Greaves. Interesting pass. Well, that attack collapsed completely. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Oh, what an opportunity! Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Right, Alex has an update for us. I understand somebody has scored at Elland Road, but who?
It's a second goal for the Gunners. The goalkeeper will be looking at himself on that one. He was totally out of position and it was an easy finish. They've pulled one back with 79 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. Chance to shoot. And there is the goal. He's found the net. Joy unconfined.
Well, here's the replay. He's done really well to get his head up and pick somebody out with that cutback. And then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
So they restart the game, but that goal truly feels like the final nail. Cruz. And he's broken free. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of that performance.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
The electronic board has been held in the air, and we're going to have a minimum of 4 added minutes. Decent position. Not out of the woods yet. And there it is. An almost intuitive piece of finishing.
Well, here's the replay, and this is what you're always told as a kid. Go for the far post, make it difficult for the keeper, and then hope your teammate is ready for any rebound. He does exactly that, and they get their reward. What a good goal that was.
Well, there goes the final whistle, and it's all gone to plan for the visiting fans. 3 points for them.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Can he put it away? Oh, burying them beneath a net. Oh, there it is! It's one goal. Not out of the woods yet.
Time for just a few questions.
Thank you for your time.